afternoon, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thanks so much for joining us. It's only November, but a lot of local groups are in full-on Christmas mode as they're collecting toys for kids. One drive is especially for children who may be overlooked, those with special needs or disabilities. This is video from last December. Our crews were there as Be Mighty Enterprises hosted their third annual toy drive for special needs children. More than 30 kids were selected to receive toys. Founder and CEO Shaun says this Christmas event was implemented to spread love to all during the holiday season.
I realize that there are some children that have been overlooked, that sometimes they don't get Christmas presents, but I believe that all kids should have a Merry Christmas and have a toy to open.
Harris says they are looking forward to continuing the toy giveaway next year. And believe it or not, next year is just about here. That cute little elf with Santa Claus, Shaun Harris, is with me today, along with Tony Frazier. They're both here to talk about the upcoming fourth annual Be Mighty Christmas Toy Giveaway. Shaun, Tony, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
It is great to have you back. She is little, but she is so full of energy. You are just a little dynamo, Shaun. And before we talk about the toy drive, I want to explain, you know, we have a lot of toy drives in the area. People always want to make sure that children have toys. But yours is very special because your giveaway is for children with special needs.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me how this all started.
Well, just like you said, there's a lot of toy drives for the children that, you know, general population, but most of the time our special needs and special education children are excluded from those things. And so someone has to advocate for them and they have to have a champion. So here I am. You know, I want to make sure that if they're not invited to the table, they have their own table. So we created this just for them.
What is Be Mighty Enterprises?
So Be Mighty Enterprises is an organization that I started in 2020, and it is for special needs, special education children, and also children with disabilities. And then we've adopted the oncology children as well.
Oh, that's wonderful,
Yes.
Wonderful. How can people help you collect the toys? I'm sure you're starting the collections now.
Yes, we started the collections last year, believe it or not. So we are always accepting donations. They can go to the website, which is www.bemightyenterprises.com. We also have a Facebook. Be Mighty Enterprises is on Facebook, and then we have a Cash App that's on all of the information as well. It's on both the website and also on the Facebook, and we'll be happy to receive any and all donations.
That's right, because if somebody can't do the shopping themselves but they want to help you, the cash donations are terrific.
Yes, we'll do the shopping for you.
That's fantastic. Well, Tony, you're involved as a sponsor this year.
Yes, my company, Christian Sounds Entertainment, we have been partnering with the toy drive for about 3 of the 4 years, and we've really enjoyed sharing our platform. I've wrapped gifts. I've helped to set up some of the venues that she's had. We've, just enjoyed it. I think it's an amazing opportunity to give back to the community, especially for the special needs children.
I love that part of it because I do think what Shaun said, sometimes they get overlooked, and
yes.
it's not intentional, but it just kind of turns out that way.
Yes.
What made you, is it your job? How did you have this special insight about special needs kids?
Well, believe it or not, I started this organization before. I currently I teach autistic children in Richmond County. But I already had this burning in my heart because I don't like when people are mistreated or when they're left out. And so I now have a little bit more insight in this position that I see that there's a difference in people who have education delays or development delays, and then people that have behavioral behavior problems, and sometimes they get combined, and then people don't want to, the public or the world don't really want to deal with it, or they feel like it's too much. And so I just want to educate people that these little people are people too, and they have feelings, and just allow them an opportunity to just be kids, open up presents and be happy, and not worry about being mistreated for at least a moment, if it's just for a moment.
And we saw that wonderful video from last year's event. You had Santa Claus there and so many presents. And the
Yes.
children must have just had a fantastic time.
They did, but the hard part is trying to get them not to open them until they get home. They're like, I want it, I want to open it now. I understand, but
Yeah,
put it
right.
underneath your tree.
Well, what is the celebration looking like this year? Tell us the details about that. It's going to be at the Burke County Library again?
Yes, that's our home.
Great.
That's our home. They tell us every year, we'll see you again next year. So we're going to be at the Burke County Library, but this year we actually have 2 locations, believe it or not. So we have one is the Celebrity Kids is going to be December the 1st, and then our regular Waynesboro Library is going to be December the 19th. So we're collecting toys. I've already wrapped some toys. Tony D hasn't wrapped any yet.
I'm sure I'll be wrapping them soon.
His wrapping skills
How are your
low.
wrapping skills, right?
They've
You know how to
gotten
do
better.
those corners?
They've gotten
Yeah.
better.
They're a little special.
My husband is always so proud of the bows. Over the years, he's gotten really interested in bows, and he's very cute for me to see how proud he is when he wraps a gift and he does the bow
We
himself.
need to get him to help us because I just have the little bows you just stick on there.
Stick on bows.
to make it easier.
So we have the flyers here. We're going to show those on the screen.
Yes.
Celebrity Kids is going to be in Augusta.
Yes,
And that is going to be December 2nd?
December the 2nd, yes.
Okay. And do the children or their parents need to sign them up to be able to participate?
Yes, that would be great if they can go to the website www.bemighty.enterprises.com. That would be great because although I love all the kids, I really want to focus on these children with special needs because they do get left out, and I just want to make sure that we service them first. So
Right. And you need some idea of the number of people you're talking about.
Absolutely, because I don't want any child to go out and not have a gift. So if you all can register ahead of time, then we can make sure that your child is blessed as well.
Oh, well, we're going to make sure that people understand that, and we've got all the information. We're going to put it up the screen for you in just a moment. But first, I want to thank you, Tony, for
Thank you
joining
for
us.
having me, yes.
And Shaun, thank you for coming back again.
Yes.
And good luck with this year's
It's going to be great. It's gonna be
Mighty.
great.
Yes,
Every
it will.
year it gets better and better.
It does.
Fantastic, fantastic. Here are those details. The 4th annual Be Mighty Christmas toy giveaway for special needs and disabled children will be held Tuesday, December 19th from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. at the Burke County Library. You'll want to register your child ahead of time. For more information, go to BeMightyEnterprises.com. It is a favorite in the Garden City, the Dinner Theater at Fort Eisenhower. Coming up on Jenny, the November show schedule starts this weekend. Steve Walkert joins me after the break with a hilarious description of a tuna Christmas. A lot of stuff going on here. Buckle your seatbelts. We'll be right back.